Hey guys, Demise here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to kind of be good at Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, I am no Pub Stomper, I am no Mark of J, I am no PawnStars.com, no Green Goblin, I'm none of these guys. I do have games I get to their standards every now and then, but it's few and far between, just like most people. But I do end up going I think 24-9 this game, which is not a bad game. I guess KD wise and stat wise, it's good for team deathmatch. I obviously do for what would that be, like a fourth, third of my team score. But so yeah, in this video I'm just gonna talk about I guess like basic little things to remember. Like right here's a good one. This guy was so weak. I had two shots on him, and he goes back out. I wasn't even hit. You never do that. That was his mistake. This guy, like coming up right here, he's dead off spawn, and I was going to destroy this satcom, and I don't really know how this guy missed me, but yeah, that guy was just bad. But a lot of that, what happened right there, is just me being aware of what's going on. I know there's obviously going to be an enemy around because there's a satcom there. I just killed one. Someone's obviously seen me, and they're going to come back. And right here, I just couldn't see this guy. But going back, there's a couple technique, like I guess strategies, tactics to use to be good at Ghost. To one is to use an assault rifle. AK-12 R5 will do you fine. Definitely gonna want to use ARs. If you don't have a headset, I recommend getting one. It's not gonna. I mean, it's better than TV sound. I mean, it's not gonna make you like MLG Pro to have. I play with an Astro A40. It's not gonna make you MLG Pro to have it, but it will help, and you will end up hearing things because footsteps are pretty loud in Ghost. But that's going to help a lot. So the first you got your AR, you're going to use the headset, and next you're always going to want to not necessarily pre-fire, but go around corners. Maybe not with aim down sight either, but with your gun up. Never ever sprint around a corner. You notice right there when I'm going, and the IMS gets me, but right when I was going around where I could see someone, my gun was up. My gun is never going to be sprinting, ideally, when I'm going around a corner. That's a big thing that a lot of, I think, new players kind of don't understand, is that, especially in this game, you have to have your gun up to win a gunfight. Even with ready up, you're not going to have much of a chance to win. Going forward from there, remember that Call of Duty guns can penetrate. And I heard that guy with my headset. Call of Duty guns penetrate things, even without. I don't know where this guy went, but then I don't understand that either. But bullets go through things in Call of Duty, and I think sometimes people will forget that. You need to understand that when someone goes behind a wall, if you hit them once or twice, and especially if you have something like armor piercing on them, it's a thin wall. If you don't, keep shooting because 9 times out of 10, you're actually probably going to end up killing them by just getting them through the wall. The next thing is know, like, not necessarily your playstyle to a degree, but know the gun you're using. When you're using an AR, you're not moving as fast. Therefore, you might want to pick something like Stalker, maybe Agility. You're going to want to understand that your weapon is more designed for like a mid-range combat. So if you're going close range, you might need something like Quick Draw and Steady Aim to help you compete up close with SMGs and, like, to a lesser degree, shotguns. That's a big part, just kind of knowing your gun. Where you have an SMG, you can kind of run in there. Right here, I should have aimed down sight. I just didn't. I don't know why, but that kind of ties into something else. Don't be afraid to hip fire sometimes. Hip firing isn't like the worst thing in the world. Like, I feel like a lot of players think that you're supposed to, like, even when you're like right up close and someone aim down sight to get that accuracy. You'll be fine just hip firing the gun. If they're like filling up, if they're less than like 10 meters away, especially if you have something like with steady aim, you can probably push it out to like 15, like 12 or 15 meters. It's perfectly okay to hip fire them. There's really not much penalty going on. Don't be afraid to just go for a hip fire kill. That's a big. I mean, that's a big thing that I think a lot of people like when they're having trouble. It's like they're aiming down sight, and when you aim down sight, you can't turn as fast, you can't aim as fast as you could otherwise. So it's not a thing you can you just can't move as fast, and you get outmaneuvered in close quarters. So that's a big thing. The kill streaks. You'll notice in this game, I never even get to my vulture. I only get to my dog. Run kill streaks that you know you can get. I actually thought I could get them this game, but I don't know. Spawn screwed me there. But run kill streaks you know you can get. I don't want to recommend anyone running support, but if you have to run support, the main thing is, though, run low kill streaks. If you can't get to the maniac, you'll be much better getting a sentry gun that gets you 2 kills than a maniac that gets you no kills. Okay, that's I guess the thing on kill streaks. Next, This ties more into Ghost itself. Ghost spawns are terrible. They're awful. They're probably the worst in COD history. They're probably worse than Black Ops 2 free for all spawns. If you kill someone, be completely prepared for them to come at you from like multiple angles. All right, you see all right there what I did. I didn't destroy that SATCOM originally because I knew that guy had planted it, and if I destroyed it, he would immediately know I was back there. Whereas he came back there sprinting, he wasn't prepared. I managed to get the kill on him. See, like that right there, they spawned that guy right next to an IMS. If I hadn't destroyed that IMS, that guy would have been killed right off spawn by it. The spawns in this game are absolutely terrible. If you kill someone, be fully prepared for them to spawn behind you and or back where they originally spawned and they're coming right back for you. That's a thing. If you can get prepared for that, you can do okay in the game. Like right there, that guy is more than likely gonna spawn down there, right below where he just came up. But I go over here and check because I heard some gunfire going over here. But and also pay attention to your team. That's probably, and then I don't know how that got me. This shotgun guy was annoying me. The pay attention to where your team is. Like most of the time, they're not going to spawn where your team is. So if your team's all on one side of the map, good chance the enemy are going to be spawning on the other side of the map. So yeah, those are kind of I guess the general like COD 101 tips to kind of do a little better. Flank if you can. Always try to flank people. Never. Ideally, you never want to like shoot at someone head on because that gives them the opportunity to shoot back. So if you can do that, if you go into a room in this game, if they have a dog, kill the dog first because the dog is just going to just destroy you if you kill its owner. I'm trying to think anything else. I think that pretty much sums up, I guess, COD Ghost 101, how to be okay at it. Like I said, I got like 29 and 29 and 8 in this game, I think, is what I go. The end of the game's coming up here pretty soon. But yeah, if you like this video and maybe want to see more, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Take it easy.